Hi, Bug.
Hi, Bug. Hi, Bugs. This is my girlfriend, Alyssa.
And this is my girlfriend, Lauren.
And today we are reacting to your breakup story. No! Before we get into this video, have you subscribed?
Did you like this video?
Did you comment?
I had a breakup once. It went fine.
And did you ding that little bell because you gotta get your post notifications. We're posting 3 times a week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday! And please, for the love of God, check out our socials right up here because that's where Lauren gathered these breakup stories. Yes, I gathered, I harvested, I collected, and now we're gonna react. Yeah, this is exciting because I received one breakup story, but I didn't ask for them. We decided to do breakup stories because people were sending me them, but I did say to me about your love stories, crushes, and breakups. Yeah. So that's on me, and it's making for a great video.
I'm really excited to hear these because I have no clue. I just have my one.
Well, let's get into it. Review one.
Okay, let's do it. Basically, I had chickenpox, worst thing ever. Lauren and I were just talking about chickenpox actually. Haven't seen her for 2 weeks. When I had chickenpox, I told her that. She started being a little distant and she told me that she was sorry and that when I get better, she will take me on a date. When I got better, a week before Valentine's, she asked me to meet because she wanted to tell me something important. That's always the most anxiety provoking. I asked if it is something good or bad. She said that it's good for her, but doesn't think that I will be happy. When we met, she broke up with me saying she sees me as a friend and that she called her best friend and told her that she is happy that I'm not crying and that I look fine in front of my face. I went to the bathroom to cry. I would too, girl. Turns out everyone knew she was gonna break up with me weeks before I knew. After the breakup, I went to my best friend's house and we cried together while listening to some Renee rap. Then we saw that my ex blocked me on all platforms. I've already said this to Lauren, I'm sorry. If my English is bad, your English is great. It's not my first language. I love you. I love you too. And then they said, you're a really big inspiration. Literally when my friends asked me something gay, I'm like, OMG, you used to see Alyssa and Lauren and you're my fave couple. Thank you so much for everything. We love you.
Thank you, sweetie pie.
I'm sorry about your breakup.
Me too.
That's awful.
That is awful, especially when you're sick. I hate when people say like, I have something to tell you, and then they want to, like,
it's like they want you to be anxious.
Like
when I tell you that.
It's hard because it's like you don't want to, I guess, like drop a bomb on someone unexpected, but I feel like
it's better.
Do you think it's better?
Yes, I think so.
I mean, I think also it's, for me, like as soon as I know that I want to break up with somebody, I do it quickly. I know obviously you had the chickenpox. I do think it's better to do it in person, so I admire that your ex waited, but I think it's so hard when someone waits to break up with you knowing they're gonna break up with you.
Well, I think it's also like, if you were going to wait, you should not be telling people unless it's like your best friend and you're confiding in them. I think just like try your best not to wait. I'm sorry about your chickenpox too.
I know, I hope you feel better.
Get the shingles vaccine.
Yep.
You don't want shingles.
If we're gonna learn anything from this,
you don't want shingles.
You don't want shingles.
I hear they're really painful.
But I'm so sorry. And right before Valentine's, that sucks.
I know. Also, like, I feel like we've all had a moment where we like make our way to the bathroom to cry.
Yeah. Also, I'm glad you had a friend to cry with you.
Me too, and Renee rap.
And that's huge. Double R.
There's honestly, and maybe this is crazy of me to say, but there's something kind of fun like after you get broken up with, when you get to like commiserate with your friends and like have good snacks and
like you get to
watch your favorite movies and TV. Yeah, it like sucks.
It sucks, but it's also like forced self-care.
Yes.
Which is nice.
Yeah, and then it's also like, I feel like every time I have a breakup, it like resets my life in an interesting way. Like obviously it's more painful than anything, but also I feel like I become more motivated because it's like, I gotta do what's best for me.
I almost sometimes feel like breakups are like series finales or maybe even season finales, and then you gotta start your next season. You gotta go on to your next area of life.
It's true. Also, I'm like, why did your ex block you? Because I feel like the only time that I block people is if they're sending me hate comments, first of all. Second of all, I have blocked people after a breakup, but only if I'm like, it's too painful to see them.
Yeah.
Or like I mute them, and then usually I'll like go and unblock them after I'm like chill and fine.
Yeah.
Like I'll have my friends go into my phone, but like why would your ex block you? Like that's so,
I'm never blocking people I know in real life.
I feel like I wouldn't now, but after I had like a very painful college breakup and I blocked that person for like a brief time just because I was like, I can't be like going and looking at this person's social media all the time. Like I wasn't having
It was like a self.
Yes, it wasn't about
imposed.
them, it was about me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. Next one.
Yes.
I thought this one was kind of funny.
I'm
like
excited.
it's not like a full-blown breakup, but a girl I liked invited me to a lesbian bar, and at the bar she kissed another girl. So then I did too.
Oh! Okay.
Yeah, so
you can't beat them, join them.
they were like doot doot doot, and then they were like doot. Yeah, I'm like I hope
wild.
I hope you had a great time with the girl you met.
I hope so. That's always hard when you like go into a place with the intention of like falling in love with someone and then they find somebody else. That's always hard.
It's always interesting to me. I say what the F? But also,
why are you even invited?
I'm glad you found someone else
It's
there.
true. And yeah, sometimes it's fun to have a little casual kiss.
Have you ever had like a situation where you like go in with the intention of being with one person and then it ends up being like a swap?
No. No.
One time I went to a party and I really, really, really wanted to kiss this one girl, and I was like hanging out with her all night trying to, and then eventually she left to hook up with someone else, and then her best friend came on to me, and then we made out.
Wow.
That was crazy.
That's pretty cool.
This is quick.
No, I feel like usually if I have the intention of being with somebody, I will be with them.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I was a little not sober.
Well-
so I was just taking what was coming to me. I was taking it with flying colors.
You know, I don't know like that I've ever casually like made out with a stranger.
it wasn't a stranger.
Well, yeah, not like a stranger, but like
I
didn't know.
was like I knew these people. These were my friends.
Yes.
Yes.
And no hate. And I think it's totally fine to kiss a stranger, kiss a friend, whoever. I just don't think I ever have.
Yeah.
I feel like when I've been in like party situations, I'm almost always in a relationship.
Yeah, that was like the only time anything like that ever happened to me in my entire life. But it was,
I love that though. Like I kind of wish,
you had had something funky like that.
but only because I feel like it's a fun story.
Well, but then the next day I was like, oh, I had like a really good time last night, and the girl was like, I'm not gay, and I was like,
the girl you kissed or the other girl?
the girl that I made out with.
Oh.
She wasn't like, I'm not gay, but she was like, I'm not ready to be gay. And I was like, okay.
That's a hard one.
Yeah, and I think she's like openly queer now. Good for her. Years later, good for her. But at the time, I was like, ouch.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Well, I feel like that's like.
But it all worked out
not-
because then the pandemic happened immediately after, like 2 weeks later,
Yeah.
and I was like, okay.
Yeah, you were like, didn't want to have a girlfriend now, anyways.
Yeah,
I just want to be in my family's house.
yes, I literally haven't seen that person since 2020.
Wish her well.
Wish her well. Next one. I was in love with my best friend, and I did a video playing Paper Rings by Taylor to tell her I liked her. I was dumped, lol.
Wait.
I don't think dumped, but I think rejected.
Okay. That's really hard.
That's hard. That is hard. Have you ever confessed a crush to be rejected?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know this.
Yes.
By whom?
Okay.
I mean, you don't have to name drop them, but tell me their legal name.
Oh. When I was in high school, like this was freshman year, and I was very like still sort of figuring myself out. I liked this guy who was involved in one of the things I was involved in, and he was older by a year. He was older by a year.
A lot of time.
And I was like, I did like the classic thing that was like, I like someone, but I don't know if they like me back.
People love
like,
to
you know,
do that.
dropping hints like
Yeah.
that, because I was truly 14 years old.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, me too. And then it was like another girl who was like older than both of us. Who was like involved in this thing, and he was like, she would never be with me. I was like, she never would. She never would.
Wait, so did you like, were you like, I have feelings for you? Or
I was like, I have a crush on you. And then,
wait, did you think he was talking about you though?
I kind of did, but then he was like, it's this girl. And I was like, oh, okay.
Did you say the crush after he revealed it was someone
Yeah, I did, because I wasn't
Crazy.
afraid. I was like, I had a little crush on you, but also like not that serious. Like we were also kind of friends.
Oh, okay.
So it wasn't that big of a deal. And then I made out with him when I was a senior in high school.
Oh, yes. And you were like, this would have made freshman me so happy.
No, this is a different guy. I made out with him once, and I was like, I'm not into it anymore.
You were like,
But yeah, and I also didn't like his personality very much at that point.
That's hard.
So, but like, God bless, you know.
God bless and
I mean,
Godspeed.
I was like making out with a lot of people. Actually, I guess that was casual. But I think I could.
Where did you make out? Did you like hang out
against
separately?
his car?
Oh, at school?
No, outside of my house.
Oh. He rolled up, he was like, let's hang out. And you were
No,
like,
we had just hung out and I walked him out.
and then you guys made out.
Yeah, but I wasn't.
And then you were
super
like,
into it.
I'm not into it. Did you have to like break it off formally, or was it like so chill that you
It
were
was
just, like...
so chill. He was like going out of town or something.
Oh wait, also, if you were a senior and he was a year older, he didn't even go to school with you anymore.
No, he didn't.
Oh. Easy.
Yeah, easy.
Easy snip.
Easy. So it was fine. I think I could have dated him if I wanted to, but at the end of the day, didn't.
Because you knew that I was on the horizon. Only a mere 6 years later.
Well, I had like broken up with my high school girlfriend like maybe like a month before, so I still kind of wasn't. Yeah. I was just trying new things, you know?
You were figuring out who you were.
Trying new old things, I guess.
Sometimes you gotta circle back to make sure you didn't like it the first
Yeah,
time.
I've had a lot of circle backs.
Yeah, you're a circler backer.
Yeah.
Do you think if we broke up you'd circle back?
No, I don't think I'm a circle backer anymore. I think
grew
I'm
out
just
of the
like,
circle back?
I feel like the circle back is when I'm like, I don't know who I am anymore. Like,
Yeah,
you know?
like let's go back to who I was because I don't know who I am.
Yeah, and so I'm like, I feel like I don't think I'm ever gonna be at a place. Maybe I will. So future me, like whatever. But I don't know that I'm ever gonna be at a place again where I don't know who I am.
Well, we don't have to worry about this because we're not breaking up, so.
I know it. But I also think like even if we did, and this is such a reassuring thought, I think I would still know who I am.
Same.
So there.
I love you.
I love you.
Next one. Ooh, I was in a lesbian relationship and they broke up with me and realized they're straight.
Oh.
I wonder if they're
This happened to some girls at my high school.
What?
This happened to some girls at my high school.
What? Tell us the tea.
Okay, so I didn't know these girls really well, and this was early high school. Basically, these girls were dating, and then
For how long?
I feel like a year, like a while.
That's a
maybe
long
shorter,
time.
maybe shorter, but they were like a well-known couple around the school. Like they were just like a well-known couple. I don't remember what year this was, but they broke up, and then one of the girls, who I think was a grade younger, one of the girls was in my grade, one of them was a grade younger, transferred high schools, and like she had like a pixie cut and she grew her hair really long, and then she was straight at this other high school.
How do you know she was identifying as straight? Like not just bi?
I think she like told the other girl she was straight. Like there was some, like I'm not even, and
This is
obviously
why
like
I feel
I'm
like-
queer, like but she was straight.
I feel like people who are like, I'm straight after being in a gay relationship, I don't think they're straight.
I feel like it's.
I don't think they're straight. I feel like they're having
also,
something happen.
We were so young, so I don't know. I don't
For
know.
a year? If you and I broke up and you were like, I'm straight, I think I would probably delete all of my social media, first of all, be jobless, walk the streets at night moaning, probably turn into a ghoul, float around Hollywood Boulevard and people would pass through me, and then if I ever saw you again, I would probably like dissipate into dust.
I would never do that though. I think it's also hard because like maybe she was young and she was exploring her identity. Like I don't think like, but I don't know. I feel like they were together a while.
And you know what's funny? In my brain, I'm like,
But maybe I'm remembering it wrong. So all of this could be.
in my brain, I'm like, is it messed up that like, I feel like if you were like, oh, this girl and this guy were going out and then she moved schools and then she was like, I'm a lesbian. That's different because you're like exploring yourself. But I feel like when you explore and then come back, that's interesting to me because I don't think it happens very often. It definitely probably does happen.
Yeah.
But it's just less heard of, I think.
Yes.
Anyway, I'm sorry to you because that would be heartbreaking to me.
Yes,
I hope
that
you're
would be
okay. And just know that it's not anything to do with you.
What I was gonna say is that I get nervous anytime I talk about real people that I'm lying. Do you know what I mean? Like I get worried that my memory is wrong.
Nobody's gonna fact check you.
So anytime I say anything, just know I'm doing my best.
I have
And
the
if
worst
I'm wrong,
memory in
I'm
existence.
sorry.
It's okay.
I have a good memory, but also I'm like, I don't know, but maybe the rumor mill was wrong. Like I don't know.
Well,
But I didn't say any names, so
you didn't say any names. These people don't know who you went to high
didn't
school
sign an NDA. I'm so sorry that happened to you. That's a brutal one, and I think, I don't know. I'm very for people exploring their sexuality, so if you're gonna have an experience and then you realize you're straight, that's also fine.
with. Yeah.
But I think it's jarring when it's like you identify as one way for so long, like when you identify as gay for so long and then you transition to straight. That's interesting because like you have to be like a little brave to identify as gay.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
So it's all this to say, identify, girl, if you're watching this, identify how you want. I trust you. I believe you know yourself better than I. I'm just intrigued because I feel like it's so uncommon to hear about people doing that.
Yes,
where it's not like
it's uncommon to hear about.
I feel like it's giving like conversion therapy storyline.
Yes, it is. Which is like, I hope that she's all happy and straight and stuff.
Yeah.
Hope you're good.
But good for her.
You're not the one who DM'd us, so I'm sorry that happened to you.
Person who DM'd us, sending you love. Person who didn't DM us, sending you love, I guess.
We're always sending love.
Okay, I'm gonna find another one.
Please do.
Wanted a year-long break because I was too depressed. Haven't spoken, thank God.
A year-long break?
Just say breakup, mama.
That's wild. Why a year?
A year is a long time for a break.
And who knows that you would still even be into each other after a year.
And or that you would want to be with her after a year. Maybe like you're going on your own mental health journey. What do you think is like a normal time for a break? Or do you think
I think breaks are always bad.
Baby, I
think breaks are always bad.
Are breaks legitimate? To me, I mean, maybe
like
they are breakup junior.
I think it's breakup junior. I think it's a deeper signifier of a problem. I think it's always a bad sign. I think it means you need to work on something if you're taking a break. And usually you'll probably break up, but sometimes people work on that thing.
Yeah, maybe, you know what? If you've had a successful break,
let us know.
Let us know because I've never had a successful break.
I've never taken a break.
No.
I feel like I've broken up with people and then gone back together.
Yes, but it wasn't like, let's take a break. It was like, let's break up, and then later you were like, circle back.
Yeah.
But a year long.
And also just like,
that's a long time.
I just think it's so cruel when people are like so dismissive of somebody's mental health.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think if you can't handle somebody else's mental health, remove yourself from the situation, but don't make them put their life on pause.
Don't make them feel bad about it. Yeah, don't be like, let's take a break for a year while you fix yourself. Like, yes. I don't even know like the connotation, but for me, if somebody was like, you're depressed, let's take a break for a year, I would be like, oh, so I need to like fix myself this year? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like, am I supposed to be,
like, what's gonna happen better in the next year? Like, depression is like, like not like a constant struggle, but it's something that you can't like solve it. You can't like in a year
stop it.
Yeah,
like you're still gonna be dealing with that in a year, maybe better, maybe you'll have different coping mechanisms or whatever, but like that's so wild. I feel like also like, what does that even mean? Like, are you allowed to like date other people in the break? Because like, what if you find someone that you like dating more and then at the year,
who is like cool to you about your mental health,
you're supposed to like be available to them still?
Yeah, that's so odd. Like, I don't think like, I don't know. And also, like, I feel like in movies and TV, like, couples always end things and they're like, we'll try again in 10 years. I'm like, 10 years? Like, I'm a new person, babe.
Yeah, I'm turning over, I'm shedding all of my skin. I have a new skin.
In 7 years. I'm like, I'm in a different tax bracket in 10 years. Like, it's a new world.
You said, I'm getting rich.
I don't know that I'm getting rich, but I do think I'll have more money in 10 years because I'll be older.
You know what my dream is?
And more established.
My dream is that an old lesbian reaches out to us and is like, I want you to be my sugar baby couple. We don't have to do anything sexual. I just want to fly you guys around the world.
Wow.
Isn't that a dream?
I don't know that I want us to hang out with a third.
No, I'm talking like no contact. like so basically what I'm saying is I just want someone to give me a bunch of money.
You want to meet this older lesbian and you want to say, let's take a break for a year. No! You still pay for all my stuff.
No, actually I wouldn't mind hanging out with a lesbian in a platonic sense. That's just like,
But all the time?
No!
It would have to be all the time if she was funding our lifestyle, I bet. She would want to hang out with us all the time. You have to assume.
Yeah, you do have to assume.
And why wouldn't she?
No, I'm imagining like an older lesbian that's like, you want to go to Italy? Let's do a week in Italy. I'll see you guys in a couple months. Like, that would be awesome.
That would be awesome.
If you guys know any sugar mama lesbians who don't want to do anything sexual, hit us up.
Okay,
next one. Baby, you literally you can't expect anything to come if you don't ask. This is gonna be a special shout out that is not a breakup, but I'm just excited. I'm proposing to my girlfriend in July and just got the ring this week. So exciting and a little scary. I'm so excited for you. I'm so happy for you.
And may this bring good energy to all the people who have been broken up with.
Yes. Okay, and then we'll end with one more breakup one. My girlfriend and I broke up about a month ago mutually and are still good friends.
Good. And that's how how it should be.
And I'm happy for you.
If you can.
Yes, I mean, breakups are hard, but I think
hard.
if you can manage to, I've spoken about this a lot of times. I'm friends with a lot of my exes, if not all of them, or like good terms at least. And I think it is one of the greatest lucks of my life that I've been able to have so many kind breakups, or rather, not even kind breakups, but like good recoveries.
Yeah.
I think if the person didn't like hurt you horribly or betray you or injure you in any way, if you're able to salvage the friendship, I think it's so nice just because there is usually a lot of love and care there anyway. So it's nice to be able to kind of convert it from one love currency to another, like going from romantic to platonic. It can really be nice to keep that love around in your life, but if it's not manageable, that's okay too. But
it's true.
Whenever I hear about it successfully happening, it makes me very happy, especially for queer people, because I feel like there are already so limited of us.
Yeah, it makes me really happy too, and it also, like, I think when you're young, it's much harder to have a peaceful breakup just because, like, God, my emotions were running high.
And you're usually forced to see each other at school.
Yeah, and so it's like you're put into a weird situation. Usually you're like involved in the same activities because like how else do you get to know people when you're young?
Exactly.
And when you're older, like the cool thing about being older is that you get to choose who you see mostly.
Yeah.
And so it's much easier to like turn it into a friendship because you can like take a little bit of distance, and as long as nobody's hurt anybody too deeply, and then you can usually work out a good system.
Yeah. I'm happy for you.
I'm happy for you. I wish all of you mutual breakups that turn into friendship.
Yeah.
I really do.
It's a nice way to be.
Hey, subscribe.
Hey, like the video.
Please comment now.
And ding that little bell to get post notifications because we're posting 3 times a week.
Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And check out our socials, which is where we got these sad stories from.
And the engagement.
Okay, thank you so much for watching.
Yes.
And happy healing.
Happy healing.
Bye, bug.
Bye, bug.
Bye, bugs. Feel better.